Like all Jeffco schools right now, Rooney Ranch Elementary in Lakewood is a quiet place because of remote learning. But when these mountain lions wind up their school year, many of them will look back on the memorable lessons they learned while still in school about how to be entrepreneurs.
So I've kept growing my business and reaching out to kids just like you to operate my stands in marketplaces.
Their inspiration? Jack Bonneau, founder and CEO of Jack Stands Marketplaces and chief evangelist of Teen Hustle.
So I thought that I would give kids the opportunity to deliver food from their local restaurants to their local neighborhoods on electric scooters and personal bicycles. So that's what Teen Hustle does. It's a hyper-local delivery service delivered 100% by teenagers and kids.
He may look familiar if you're a fan of TV's Shark Tank.
Sharks. I'm seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% of my company. I created Jack Stands and Marketplaces. Jack Stands and Marketplaces provides kids and their families opportunities to learn about entrepreneurship, business, financial literacy, while having fun and making some money.
He was only 10 when he appeared on the program 4 years ago. Now, as a teenager, he divides his time between his chain of lemonade stands, Teen Hustle, and doing a lot of speaking engagements telling his life story.
I was in 3 malls for the past 3 holiday seasons.
For Rooney Ranch, Bonneau was a perfect fit as part of the school's financial literacy basics for 3rd graders and an effort to make learning them more interesting.
How can we make it better? How can we make it more engaging? We just kind of Googled kid entrepreneurs, and the YouTube video popped up with Jack. And the moment he said he's from Denver, I was like, ding!
Following the assembly in the gym, some of the 3rd graders move with Bonneau to the library for some more intense mentoring.
Entrepreneurship and these skills, they really do benefit you your whole life. So teaching it as early as they are, I think it's a great idea.
As part of their studies, they're getting the chance to experience what Bonneau went through on TV, creating and pitching their own product or business, with their teachers as the sharks, who will decide whether to invest.
Well, my brain's fuzzing up with questions. I mean, is mine going to work? Are they going to reject it? Are people going to buy it?
I feel like it is so much more applicable to kids, and they get it, and they've seen Shark Tank before, so they have something that they can relate that to.
Coming up with ideas that will get past the sharks is going to be tough. So you're just going to kind of noodle on it a little bit.
Yeah.
How about you? Have you thought about it, what you want to do?
I know I want to do something that has to relate to school.
But in addition to Bonneau, the young entrepreneurs have access to Green Mountain High School business students who've done their own share of creating and launching money-making enterprises. They've volunteered to help guide them.
They've gone through this process as well, and so just being able to collaborate with them, I think, is going to be really, really cool.
If there's one piece of advice you're hoping will stick with them from what you told them today, what would it be?
Just do it. You just got to put yourself out there, develop an idea, and just put yourself out there, and whatever happens will happen.
We're trying to help people to solve that problem.
And that's just what we'll show you as our story continues.
Would you give them the lemonade again, or...
Like a refill?
Yeah.
Business whiz kid Jack Bonneau is as poised a 14-year-old as you'll ever meet. With patience and kindness, he answers each and every question from these 3rd graders at Rooney Ranch Elementary. They're all looking for guidance from the CEO of Jack Stands Marketplaces and Teen Hustle Chief Evangelist as they prepare to do what he did on a smaller scale. Develop a product or business that will be up for approval and funding through the Rooney Ranch version of ABC's Shark Tank.
How many of you guys are kind of nervous about that? Yeah.
I was very encouraged by the questions the kids were asking. They seemed very engaged and excited to be participating and being their own entrepreneur.
I was thinking I could make, maybe classroom products, maybe like a pencil holder.
Sort of a different kind of pencil holder than what's out there.
Yeah.
Green Mountain High business students who've done their own share of entrepreneurship partner with the students to share some hard-won lessons.
So we decided that we wanted to create a product that helps kids be a little bit less stressed out in school.
Unlike the network TV version, this Shark Tank won't be using real money, but Rooney Ranch currency the students designed.
So we gave them the opportunity to create 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s. So we're using their own creation to keep going with all of this. So.
In Rooney Ranch we trust.
That's
yes,
right.
Yes, absolutely.
The Shark Tank theme plays as the young entrepreneurs file in for their big moment. The nervousness and excitement is all around. The Shark Tank judges, all teachers, take their places as the students pair up to give their pitches. There are two options. Either they get funded or they get question marks.
The homebook initially is a thing that you can put your homework in, but it's also like a notebook at the same time.
It is for kids to not leave stuff out on your desk. Because you thought it was in your backpack and then it's at home. Or it's like same thing with your lunchbox. We're trying to help people to solve that problem.
But you're selling it for $70, is that right?
Yes. Per pack, so you get 2 for both your shoes for $70.
Sure, yeah. Very smart. Really proud of you for that. All right, girls, ready? Congratulations. You get your loan. Just watching all of their hard work come to fruition, and you could tell their little brains were thinking when we were questioning them about their profit margin and all of that.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do question mark. And the question marks is just simply means these are the things that we're questioning about what you've created. Mm-hmm. Can you go back to the drawing board and make it better? So I think that's a big lesson to understand that it's not always a yes world that we live in.
It has a pocket that can hold your stuff for you so you don't have to go get a new pencil.
I think it's just getting the kids to see all aspects, all sides of this whole process of being an entrepreneur.
We're kids, and kids have some of the best ideas.
You certainly do.